What's up, man? Good morning, dog. And last night, we got some great basketball last night, man. Yes, we did. Whole lot of great basketball last night. Let's start with the first game. Detroit and New York. I'ma just go ahead and put it out there. I was going for Detroit. And I go for the underdogs, man. I know people ain't even expect them to even take it to a game 6, you know what I'm saying? So low key, that right there is this was exciting by itself. You know what I'm saying? They almost pulled it off. They almost pushed it to a game 7. Almost. But basically, what ended up happening in the end, the better team is the team that's gonna win. Feel me? And that's just what happened last night. New York proved to be the better team last night. Um, shit, weak, ain't it? But yeah, the better team is just the team that ended up prevailing. You know what I'm saying? Um, Great game though. I watched it from start to finish. I ain't gonna lie. I kind of missed the first quarter, like not the entire first quarter, but I missed some of the first quarter. But I definitely saw the second quarter. And what I could say is, I've been saying this. I've been saying this all the time. Though. I say this all the time. I really don't even feel like New York should have even been in that position in the first place. Like that game should have never went to a game 6. It should have been over in 5. But when your most dominant player not playing dominant, that's what you go get every time. You know what I'm saying? And I've been saying that Cat gotta be more dominant, bro. I think that's the main reason why he got traded from Minnesota in the first place, because obviously somebody over there in Minnesota felt like he wasn't dominant enough. Now, you know, we'll talk about other shit after this about, Randalls and all that. But as far as what I seen, Cat got to be more dominant in this next round, dog, because I think they got the Celtics, if I ain't mistaken. Yeah, I think they got the Celtics next round, if I ain't mistaken. But I can't remember, dog. If they do got the Celtics, it's gonna take way more than what they brought last night. Yeah, they do got the Celtics. Yup. They got the Celtics. So it's gonna take more than that when they play the Celtics, dog. I'm just gonna go ahead and throw that out there. Like, if they plan on beating the Celtics, Cat gonna have to show up, and he gonna have to show up early and often. I'm telling you, like, he gonna have to show up early and often. That half-ass effort that he was giving in the last series against Detroit, that shit ain't finna go with the Celtics, bro. That's a championship team y'all finna be going up against. My prediction: Celtics in 5. And I know that's crazy, but I say Celtics in 5 because you know what I'm saying. Goddamn, I just don't know about Cat, bro. I just don't know about Cat. Cat just so iffy. You know what I'm saying? What's up? What's up? What's up? Cat, Cat just so iffy, bro. Like, cause in my opinion, like I said, when it come to certain players in the league, I feel like it's only right to expect a certain level of play, bro. Like, come on, bro. Like, you low key was the most biggest person on the court. Not only that, you can do everything, dog. You can shoot, you can post up, you can block shots, you can do everything, dog. So there's no excuse to why you ain't dominating, bro. Like, that's just my only issue with people like Cat and Julius Randle and you know what I'm saying, the Anthony Davises and the Embiids of the game. Like, bro, y'all are too big and skilled to not be dominating, dog. Like, I just don't understand that. And my biggest problem with Cat is he get in foul trouble too much, man. Stop fouling all the time, bro. Like, you do too much reaching for the ball and stuff. Like, stop fouling, bro. Like, you big, so you don't have to try to block every shot. Sometimes it's okay just to alter the shot. You ain't gotta block everything. You know what I'm saying? Like, you ain't got to do that, bro. You feel me? And yeah, I don't think he got in too much foul trouble last night. But one of them games, he had 5 fouls one game. and almost really got fouled out for real. But I don't think it happened last night. But what did happen last night was Brunson. Brunson happened last night. Jalen Brunson is what happened last night. What's up, everybody? How y'all doing? Jalen Brunson was not finna lose, dog. Hit that when I what I seen from Jalen Brunson last night, can't do nothing but respect that, dog. He took that game into his own hands, like literally, like that one layup when he went baseline and almost like really almost fell, almost went out of bounds, but he got his balance back, and then he hit the reverse layup. I'm like, ain't no way he just little boy y'all like that. Like for him, he was the smallest person on the court at the time, bro. Like step back three, what even a step back? Really, it was really like a snatch back between the legs. He created so much space, bro. So much space, bro. Like what was I start thinking? Like if anything, bro, you wanted him to drive that bitch. That's what you wanted him to. You did not want him to shoot a three, bro. So when he went as if he was gonna drive, that was the setup. That he set your ass up for that. Boop. That's one of my favorite moves that he did too. That between that step back between the legs, snatch back type of deal. That's like one of my favorite moves, dog. Dwayne Wade mastered that shit. If you ever watch Dwayne Wade, that's like his signature. You know what I'm saying? But bruh, when he hit it, when he hit that crossover, I knew it. I knew he was finna make that shot. I just knew it. I said, man, this shit over with. Before he even put the shot up, he had too much space, bruh. Like he literally, man, that was like a warm up shot. That's how much space he created. And it only happened because Arthur was overplaying, bro. Like he overplayed it. Like in that moment, dog, the best thing for them to do is to get a layup or a 2-point shot. You do not want a team to shoot a three in that situation because guess what? It's gonna be way more difficult for y'all to get a 3-point off at the end of this game versus it is for y'all to just go downhill and try to lay that bitch up. You know what I'm saying? And then if you do shoot the three, you got a better chance of winning at this point because guess what? They only up by 2. Man, y'all let them go up by 3. I knew it was over, dog. And sure enough, sure enough, as soon as they went back down court, turnover, turnover. And I mean, I ain't blaming. You can't really blame nobody for the turnover. It was just great defense, in my opinion. Like shit, the defense made them turn the ball over. Quite honestly, but bruh, they really, quite honestly, New York shouldn't have never been in that situation with them. That's bottom line, dog. Like New York should not have been in that situation with them. New York was definitely like bullshitting for real. They should not have been in that situation at all. Like, and that's what I be saying, bro. They too many times New York find themselves in those predicaments because why? They are not dominating when they should be. Like I said, that round right there, they should have dominated Detroit. I'm sorry, because from every which way, bro. They had more firepower, they had more skill, they had better coaching, all that, bro. You know what I'm saying? So it was no reason for them to even be that close in that game. It really wasn't even no reason for that game for that series to go past 5 games for real. Now I do give Detroit they credit because they definitely played some great basketball, bro. They gave themselves a chance, bro. That's the best thing you can do is give yourself a chance. You know what I'm saying? But down the stretch, man, it was just some small amount of mistakes, bro. I'm telling you, some small amount of mistakes. You know what I'm saying? Some great defense was displayed on both sides of the ball. You feel me? As far as teams go, but overall, should have been over in 5. But that was one hell of a series, bro. I'm not even gonna bullshit you. Like I swear. But one thing I can say too about Detroit, they just need one more piece. They just need one more piece, bro. Quite honestly, and I feel like personally, Cade Cunningham and Trey Young, and I'm bringing Trey Young up because these two guards that I feel, in my opinion, they don't have no backup. They don't have uh no 1-2. You feel me? They ain't got nobody that's a counterpart. You know what I'm saying? Whether that's a power forward or a center. You feel me? Or just a bigger 3 guard or something. I mean, Tobias did what Tobias could do, but Tobias ain't no, you know what I'm saying? Tobias is not no, to me, he's not the second guy. He's not the third guy. You know what I'm saying? Tobias probably ain't even the fourth guy. He might be a six man on a different team. And that's what I'm saying. There's a lot of potential like potential great people in the league, but a lot of these guys I feel like is really six men. You feel me? Like Tobias Harris, he'll be a great six man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, it's unfortunate how they lost though, cause they ain't even get a shot off at the end. That's the most hurtful part. Like not even get a shot off, bro. That probably hurt worse than anything, cause it's like we didn't even give ourselves a chance to win at all, cause we didn't even get a shot off at the end. Like that gotta hurt more than just the loss itself. Like, bro, we ain't even get to throw that bitch up at the rim. Like, threw that bitch, turned it over. And low key, I don't even think they would have had time to get a shot off even if they didn't turn it over. Because when it went out of bounds, it was only point 0.4 seconds left. So by the time, like, basically when he touched the ball, shit, he was gonna have to put that bitch straight up after touching it. You know what I'm saying? Like, literally straight up. And shit, I doubt he was gonna be able to put it up that fast. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. I just feel like I don't think they had no timeouts. It was a lot going on, bro. It was a lot going on. They ain't had no timeouts. You know what I'm saying? They put themselves in that situation from just that one layup they let him get, bro. That shit he shouldn't have got that easy. It wasn't even necessarily an easy ass layup, but they should have collapsed on his ass for real. I would have took my chances with one of them other niggas hitting the three before I would have just let Brunson get this layup under the goal, bro. You know what I'm saying? Cause you had to know if it come down to a last shot, who go get the ball? You know Brunson finna get the ball. That's a no brainer. Like everybody and their mama knew that Brunson was gonna get. I mean, I knew Brunson was gonna get the ball. You feel me? I knew Cat went finna get that bit. You feel me? Like why would they go to anybody but Brunson in this situation? You see what I'm saying? So yeah, man, that was a hell of a game though. I ain't gonna lie, it had me low key in my feelings though, cause I was going for Detroit, bro. I at least wanted to see a game seven, bro. I at least wanted to see a game seven. I did. I ain't even gonna lie to you. But they'll be back next year. My opinion, they'll be back next year. You know what I'm saying? But it's interesting to see like what they go get in the draft, and it's interesting to see like how they team gonna be structured next year and things of that nature. I feel like they gonna really make some noise again next year. You feel me? Like to not being in the playoffs in so long, in my opinion, and to go and really to get that far, that's pretty far, bro. I mean, I know they came up short, but to push them to a game six, I ain't gonna lie. I guarantee you, a lot of people probably thought they was gonna get swept. You know what I'm saying? Or at least just you know New York and five type shit. You feel me? I'm pretty sure a lot of people thought that, but overall though, man, look, I'm talking about straight up, straight up hurt, bro. I know they was hurt by that shit. I know they was hurt. I'm hurt by that shit, so I know they was hurt. Like, that's a way to fucking lose, bro. That is a way to lose, dog. Like dead ass. That is a way to lose, my boy. Like you do not want to go out like that. And I know it hurt from the coach to the players. Everybody was hurt by that shit. Like everybody. That's not the way you want to go out, bro. You don't want to lose like that at all. But like I said, they'll be back next year for sure. I don't I don't I don't see them not being back next year. You know what I'm saying? I think they very much capable of bringing themselves back to that situation again. I don't see why not. I don't see why not. But that was a good ass series, dog. I'm not even gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie. Things they could have did better. Them turnovers, bro. That's what really killed Detroit, bro. It was certain turnovers throughout that game that was just like, you really turning this ball over like that? Like really? And then Cade, man, you got to be more. You got to protect that ball a little better. I get that you the primary ball handler, and I get that. You know what I'm saying? Everything. go through you, revolve around you as a player and stuff like that. But that's more of a reason to be more like secure with that rock, my boy. You feel me? Like you gotta be a little bit more secure with that rock. You feel me? Just a little bit. Hold on real quick though. I'm finna order me some chicken fillet. So yeah. But oh nah, she ain't taking my order. The other girl taking my order. But yeah, it that was a game, bro. I ain't even gonna lie. That was a good ass game last night, dog. Definitely was. Hold on real quick. How you doing? I'm good. I just want a chicken mini combo, the four piece with a orange juice, and then I also want a is it called a chicken hash brown bowl? Yeah, I want that as a combo as well with a cherry coke to drink, and with the chicken minis, may I have two hot srirachas? That'll be all. Fred, 3 cents. You keep change. You too. But yeah, they could have definitely like they could have did way better, bro. They could have did way better, honestly. But like I said, they new to this, not true to this. You feel me? But next year, they gonna be true to it next year, for sure. They gonna be true to it next year, for sure. I really believe that. I ain't even gonna put it past them next year. Next year they gonna be on their shit. Cause boy, to get that far with what y'all did a damn good job. A damn good job. So y'all should be proud of yourselves. If y'all not, and y'all just somebody just so happen to hear this, Detroit, be proud of yourselves, bro. Cause a lot of people thought y'all was gonna be gone game 4 type shit. Like 4. We thought, ain't gonna lie, I thought y'all was gonna get swept personally. But when y'all fucked around and won that first one, I said, oh yeah, they taking their ass to at least 6 or 7. And y'all took them to 6. Damn sure took them to 6. Damn sure did that. But let's talk about motherfucking Clippers in Denver. Oh my God. What a fucking game, dog. What a motherfucking game that was. Phew. Sheesh. I think everybody expected this shit to go to game 7. Like, if you ain't expect this one to go to game 7, your ass ain't been watching. Like, you ain't been watching, bro. For real. And then just to think how game 4, how they won at the buzzer. Man, look. But then came back and just basically dominated game 5. I knew game 6 was finna be a motherfucking pay-per-view. I knew that shit, cause I'm like, bruh, this series been like literally back and fucking forth, dog. Like, I'm talking about, bruh, they making the NBA so much money right now in Denver and Los Angeles, boy. Cause ain't no series been like this. The first round, game 7 in the first round. Come on, bruh. That's the most exciting shit ever in sports right now. You know what I'm saying? When the last time we had a game 7 in the first round this good? Like, they playing like they in the fucking finals right now, dog. Like, and both teams refuse to fucking lose. Like Harden said last night, you just ain't want to go home, bro. Like, we ain't ready to go home yet. Shit. Period. It's like mama saying, "Hey, get your ass in the house. I ain't ready to go home yet, mama." They ain't ready to go home, dog. They ain't ready to go home, and they showed every bit of that last night, straight up. You know what I'm saying? From hard into the bench, everybody, bro. They showed up last night. They showed up and they showed the fuck out. Joker gonna be Joker. Murray gonna be Murray. Harden gonna be Harden and all that. But boy, look at here. They played some hell of a good basketball, boy. Some hell of a good basketball. You can't help but to enjoy some shit like that. This been the most enjoyable goddamn series, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you, dog. It's the kind of shit. If you just started watching basketball and you just became a fan of the shit, watch the Clippers and the goddamn Nuggets, boy. That shit a goddamn. Ooh, it'll make you excited. I'm telling you. But that game 7, boy. That game 7 finna be crazy. That game 7 finna be crazy. Like, Super crazy. For real. Game 7, dog. Oh, who else? Game 6 for Golden State tonight too. I just thought about that. Y'all think Golden State go finish them off tonight? Or y'all think that, the boys go do what they need to do and just push it to a game 7? I ain't gonna lie, I feel like personally the Warriors low key just wanted to end the series in Golden State, in my opinion. Hold on, that show can he done threw up. Oh, you all right? He done started choking on throw up. Oh, yeah. Boy, you all right? I appreciate it. You too. What you had going on, bro? What you was doing? You got to go back in your seat though. That's not me. Oh, my bad, y'all. My baby was choking. Baby started choking. Shit get real. I don't care about nothing. My baby choking, bitch. I'm stopping traffic. Everything is stopping when my baby choking. I don't know what happened. He wasn't even drinking the bottle. He just threw up. Just got choked up with the milk. Well, I'm like, cause usually what I do is I be like, I let him cough it out. You know what I'm saying? And figure it out on his own type shit. But I was like, yeah, he ain't figuring it out right now. He's struggling back there. He was struggling back there. I had to jump in action. Shit kind of got me sweating a little bit, low key. Scared me a little bit for real. I ain't even gonna lie, cause I know the difference between when he go get himself right and when he not go get himself right. And he was not getting himself right, boy. lie though. But I be seeing a lot of these motherfuckers with these leaf blowers, and they just be blowing dirt. They don't even be blowing leaves, just dirt, just blowing fucking dirt everywhere. Like you some bitch. Like you doing blowing all this dirt all over the place. But yeah, I done lost my whole train of thought, low key. Hold on. But yeah, I can't wait till this game 7. I ain't even gonna lie. I would like a pomegranate plunge and then another pomegranate plunge, but no banana, sub pomegranate, and that'll be all. Appreciate it. But yeah, they my hand smell like throw up and shit. Um, what I was about to say? Yeah, that Clippers and Nuggets series is literally the best series, dog, by far, by far. Um, y'all let me know how y'all feel about it. Low key, my baby choking kind of messed up my train of thought a little bit, so I'll be back live later on. I was supposed to go live during the games and shit. I know I was supposed to, but I didn't. So I will make sure I try to do that tonight when the game come on. I'm gonna go live and I'm gonna just talk about the game as I'm watching the game. That's gonna be exciting. But until then, TiggPolitics out.